Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to do our reading lesson for April 2nd. And here are our standards and our purpose for learning today. So our standards we're going to be focusing on are RL 2.2, which is recounting stories and fables and learning about the central message and lesson or moral. So in this particular standard, we're just going to focus in on the recounting of stories. And we're going to talk about the beginning, the middle, and the end of a story and problem and solution. We're also going to be asking and answering questions for who, what, where, when, and why. So again, our purpose is to retell stories using the central message to help us find that out. So this is our phonics lesson for today. And if you'll click on your PowerSchool Learning page and go to the right-hand side, or you can click on the Google Slides that have been uploaded to get this lesson as well. So pause this video here and allow you to do your lesson on your phonics. This is our retelling hand. So if you will hold your fingers up, and we have our characters with our thumb, and then we also have our setting, our problem, the events that happened in the story, which talk about the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then the solution, which is the way they fix the problem. So we're going to practice this as we read. So we're going to read The Wolf and the Sheep's Clothing. We are going to be listening for the characters and the setting and asking questions like who, what, where, when, why, and how. Remember to use your 5-finger retell to help you figure out how to retell your story. So we are going to read The Wolf in the Sheep's Clothing. Once there was a wolf who wanted nothing more than to eat one of the sheep that lived in the meadow. But the shepherd kept a close watch over the sheep. Every time he saw the wolf, he chased him back into the forest. Then one night, the wolf found a sheep that was fluffy in its fluffy white fleece. The shepherd had forgotten it. "Aha!" cried the wolf. "I think this fleece might have solved my problem." So here I can tell already that there's a problem. So his problem is that he has this fleece. So I'm wondering, asking and answering questions, I'm wondering what problem he's going to face. What is he going to do with this fleece? So let's read on to see if we can figure that out. With a tug and a pull, the wolf dressed himself in the fleece, and now he looked just like the sheep. So there I can see that's why he wanted the fleece to begin with. The wolf trotted into the meadow wearing the fleece. He walked among the sheep, and at this time the shepherd didn't chase him away. That very night, the wolf carried off a large sheep to have for his dinner. The next day, the wolf wore the fleece again and strolled freely among the sheep. But this time, the shepherd did notice the wolf, and he said to himself, "That looks like a fine sheep for my stew tonight." Before the wolf could leap away, the shepherd grabbed him, and that night the shepherd enjoyed some delicious stew. So I can see that the characters in this story are the wolf and the sheep. So those are my two characters. And then we also had a problem in this story, which was that the shepherd, who is also another character in this story, was thinking that he had a fleece. And he says, "I think I need this fleece to solve my problem," said the wolf. So the wolf is thinking, here's a solution to my problem of wanting to eat the sheep. So on the next slide, we're going to ask and answer some more questions, and then you're going to check yourself. So for these questions, I'm going to read them, and then I'm going to remove the gray box, and you can check your answer. Number 1, who are the characters in this story? So again, we mentioned that the characters are, The wolf and the sheep and the shepherd. Number 2, where is the setting of this story? So as we go back to the story, we can find out that it was located in the forest. He says he chased him back into the forest. So remember, a setting on our 5-finger retell is going to be where the story took place. And I know that because in the text it tells me specifically that it was in the forest. Now I'd like you to answer questions 3, 4, and 5 on your own, and then you can check your answers on the Google Slides that are placed below this video to see if you got those correct. So pause this video now to do questions 3, 4, and 5 on a piece of paper. After you have completed questions 3, 4, and 5, you may use this link, which is also located in the PowerSchool page on the right-hand side, to go to Get Epic, and you are going to be reading Anansi and the Moss-Covered Rock. After you have read that book, you can click this link to the quizzes. There's 5 questions for you to answer about Anansi and the Moss-Covered Rock. These will all be located in the PowerSchool page on the right-hand side. Please don't forget to complete your 20 minutes of iStation. You can log in through your home-based apps using your Google account. Do your best and take your time, and remember that you need to get 45 minutes a week on your iStation. If you don't know how to check your time that you've been on, please let me know and I can assist you.